Hi, Macy here. Today I'm going to show you how to create a DLL that can be used in Unity 3D. Here I'm using Visual Studio 2017, and I do believe other versions of Visual Studios do have same features. So here I clicked creating a new project. Here you can see I choose class library for .NET, standard .NET, and it's under Visual Studio. So here is what I choose, and I name it Macy Unity. This is pretty much going to be used as the namespace for your project. When you go into Unity with your DLL, you can just type using Macy Unity to access all the classes in this DLL. And I will click OK. Here we have it. The Visual Studio actually created a library for me, and it is named the first class as class 1. Of course, we want to use different names. So here I will just create a basic trace feature. I will call it trace class. The most commonly used class is actually monobehavior in Unity. We don't have access to the Unity engine DLL right now. We just need to add it by clicking project, add reference, and then under the browse, click browse button. Here I'm already located to my Unity engine installation path. It's under C drive, program files, Unity editor, data managed. Here I'm going to refer to the Unity engine.dll. Here you can find other DLLs as well. If you need to make a plugin actually for Unity editor, you could reference to the Unity editor as well. Here I'm only going to use the Unity engine.dll at this moment. I'm going to click add, click OK. There's a new assemblies folder appeared after I added the Unity engine DLL reference. Now in Visual Studio we can just type using, start typing Unity engine and semicolon. Now we have access to monobehavior. So this trace class can actually extend monobehavior. That's pretty simple, right? Of course, we usually run into things like we need to create something has to do with, for example, UIs. Of course, we need to access the Unity engine UI DLL as well. It's a similar method. So we're gonna click project, add reference, click browse. The UI DLL is actually in the extension folder. Let's go to data folder. Here we're gonna find Unity extensions. Click Unity, GUI system. We're gonna select the Unity engine.ui.dll and add that. Click OK. So Unity engine.ui has been added. Then we can use this library as well, just by typing using Unity engine.ui. We can do some simple testing. For example, we're just gonna create a public variable using the Unity UI. We're gonna say we have a reference to an image. I'm gonna name it image. So here basically is our class. And if you want to show more comments in your DLL, you can just / 3 times. So we can say this is a trace class for test. Of course, being a trace class, we need to trace something. So we're going to create a new class. So we're actually just going to trace a message in the start function. So we're going to say void start brackets semicolon. We're going to just use debug.log. Going to say DLL works and end it with a semicolon. Now we have it. I will delete the unnecessary using system reference and gonna save this class again. Of course, we don't want save this trace class as class 1. So I will just copy the class name, go to right hand side, select the class1.cs, right click, click rename, gonna paste the trace class name. Here we got our first test class for the DLL, and it is really simple to build. Just click build, build solution. Here you will see my DLL is built in this path. Here is my desktop. I have my Macy Unity folder in the bin, in the debug bin. I did find my DLL, so we can actually use it. Because this DLL has other dependencies, that's why all the other DLLs are being included in the same folder. Because we are going to just use this in the Unity engine. All we need to do is just use this Macy Unity.dll. I'm just gonna copy this and let's try to test it out with a new Unity project. So I'm going to create a new Unity project named DLL test. I'm gonna create this project. Here is my DLL test project. I will just need to paste my DLL into the assets folder. Click assets in the hierarchy and right click, click create a folder. I'm gonna call it plugins. Then let's open the folder, right click, showing explore. I will just paste the DLL here. Now I have my Macy Unity DLL. Here you can see this is being imported. You can see my trace class is actually in here. We can just do a test. Just click add component. I will just type trace class. See, now it is added and the UI is working. When I click play, the console trace.dll works. So hopefully your DLL works as well. If it doesn't work, maybe you just missed certain steps, and wish you good luck. See you next video. Thanks for watching. Please click the like button if you really like this video. It's just a good way for me to know what kind of content is more useful for you all. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.